If you want to know my weird ways of getting the highest FPS on console or PC, then watch this full video. Before I waste too much of your time, I did want to let you know that we're going to be going through console tips first. Now, PC guys are going to be able to use these tips, so definitely stick through, but we're going to hit these ones first. Okay, so there's two main settings that boost FPS on console. So the first one is to turn off motion blur if you do have it, and the second one is to turn off replays. Those are the two settings that I have for console, but there's other things that can make your console run way better. So for console and PC players, try to make sure that your storage is not maxed out. So try to have at least 25% of your storage free, or 25% of whatever drive Fortnite is on if you're on PC free. The reason why is because everything else will slow your system down as a whole. Another thing that console and PC players definitely need to be doing, especially if you're on console, is to be shutting your system completely off whenever you're done using it. And this one tip I'm about to tell you console players, which is huge, is make sure that your console can breathe and make sure that it's clean, meaning the fan is clean and you have plenty of airflow going into the system. Alright, so those are the only console tips that I have for you, but listen, if you are trying to reduce your input delay as well on console, I have two videos that I've already made on this topic and they're going to be right in the top hand right of your screen. Those will help you incredibly when it comes to the input delay on console because we all know it's bad. But let's go ahead and head into the PC settings right now. Alright boys, so now we're going to go ahead and hit the PC tips. Now listen, I'm going to be running through these pretty quick, so if you have to, go ahead and pause the video. But let's just get right into it. So first things first, we're going to press the Windows button and R at the same time, we're going to type %local app data %. Hit enter. This file is going to pop up. We're going to scroll down until we see Fortnite game right here. Perfect. We're going to go to saved, config, Windows client, right click on game user settings. Make sure this is unticked. So we're going to untick read only, apply. Okay. So once you open up game user settings, we're looking for frame rate limiter. Where is it? Right here. This guy right here. What this does is you take this and you want to put it 3 frames below your refresh rate of your monitor. So I have a 240 hertz monitor. We want to put this at 237. If you have a 144 hertz monitor, you put it at 141 FPS. And if you have a 60 hertz monitor, you put it at 59 FPS. What this does is it reduces a lot of input delay from your monitor to the game. So it'll make your game feel much better, especially when you're a locked 237 or a locked 141. Now that we're done with that, we're going to hit file and save. And once you exit out, just make sure that you go to properties and retick this box at read only. All right, so tip number 2, we're going to hit the Windows key. We're going to go to personalization, and this is going to pop up themes and related settings. We're going to come down here to where it says colors. We're going to turn transparency effects off. What this does is it improves Windows responsiveness. So it won't have these transparent effects, just like how Fortnite has its own in-game effects on your Windows. So it won't be slowing down your PC, which will give you more FPS in the long run. Tip number 3, we're going to hit that Windows button. We're going to type remove, and we're going to click this one, add or remove programs. I just want you guys to come down to this list and delete everything that you don't use, man. Just make sure that you're not deleting something that you don't know what it is. Like, for example, any of these. I have no idea what these do. I'm figuring it's to help my PC run, so I'm not going to delete them. I don't know what they do, but if it's something like a big game that you never play or an app that you just don't use, just get rid of it. Clean up your system. Your system will run better if you have less on your hard drives. All right, and this last tip is like best for last. This one is super important. Hit the Windows key. We're going to type privacy. We're going to see privacy settings, and you're going to want to turn all of these off. This is literally Microsoft spying on you. They're literally tracking data of what apps you use, what you do in Windows, and multiple different things. So turn them all off. It's pretty much always running. So if you're playing a game, streaming, recording, it's always going to be running, hindering performance, which means it's going to end up less FPS in game. And yo, last and most important tip is going to be hitting that subscribe button. Listen, only 16% of my viewers are subscribed, which I find absolutely crazy. If you would please hit that sub button, it would seriously mean the world to me. Also, at 100 supporters of people using my code in the item shop, I'm going to be doing a huge giveaway over on my Twitter. If you DM me a screenshot of you having my noties on YouTube and you use my code, we are going to do a huge giveaway, and I'm seriously going to try and help out as many people as I can, and I'm not going to reveal what it is until we get there. So at 100 supporters, you know, we're going to be doing this big giveaway. But yo, if you did make it to this part of the video, listen, I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching all the way. You are seriously a goat. And listen, I'll catch you on the next one, and I hope you have a great night. Yo, peace out.